Hi, I'm Lynn, and I've been reading a lot about manifesting and manifestations, and want to just say, first of all, everybody does it. Everybody does it all the time, whether you know you're doing it or not. In fact, you can look at the word manifesting, and the very first three letters are manifesting. I think a lot of people have been reading about it and learning about it and working with it. And most of the things that I see right now that are out there, people that are trying to teach how to do it and talk about the benefits and all of that, they all talk about money. Money, 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 money. How to get more money, how to get more money, how to be rich. But there's so much more to manifesting, especially since you do it all the time, even if you don't know you're doing it. So if your focus is only on money, then that may not actually be your calling or what's most beneficial, the best thing for you. It's kind of like everybody running to the corner store or the grocery store to buy the winning lottery ticket when it hits a gajillion bucks. You know, everybody wants to try to get that fast money just right out the box. Just give it to me. But manifesting is so much more beautiful when you use it to do things that help other people, when you use it to benefit yourself. And so I want to talk just a little bit about looking other places than money. Now, if you do something and you're successful, yeah, hopefully it will bring you plenty of money, enough money to sustain your life and be successful, be profitable, be happy, be healthy. If the end goal is a trillion dollars, that may work for some people, and that's okay. But what is more valuable to you? I'll give you an example. When I graduated from college, I went after the jobs that I thought I wanted and were fitting for me, and that was executive director. Executive director of this, executive director of that, and that's what I felt I should, that's the kind of job I should have. But the questions I always got were, what kind of experience do you have? And I thought, well, my experience is I've been in college the last 4 years, and so now I'm ready. And I didn't understand. I may have had some book intelligence, book smarts, but I didn't really have the experience to go along with it. And so I had to shift my focus. I worked around a bunch of different jobs and then realized, I have no clue what I want to do. So I took the time to take out a sheet of paper, just take a notebook, take out a sheet of paper, loose leaf, post-it note, whatever, and a pen, and I wrote down all the words that I felt fit me. And I don't talk about this lightly. It's really important for people to get to know themselves and understand themselves, right? Know thyself. So I wrote down a long list of all the things that I like. And then I looked for something that, like in a job that I would want to do, and realized my list was too long. And start crossing things off, because I like fashion. I like fashion. But I don't think I want to work in fashion, right? So I took time to really figure out which words fit me, and I'm going to share what my list was. My list have 5 words on it, and it doesn't really matter the number of words, right? Because everybody is different. And I like that word, everybody. Everybody. When you say it, it sounds everybody. But it's each one of us, body, our bodies. Each person, every body, each person is different, and everybody's going to have a different number of things that they like. So if you take out a sheet of paper and write down the things you like, you should have however many things on your list that speak to you. It could be 1, it could be 100. My list had 5. My list had art, architecture, business, development, and planning. Now, if you compared lists around the world, I don't know how many people would have those 5 things on their list. Maybe 5, maybe 500. There's so many numerical combinations that could, there's so many things, especially in the time that we live in now. Who would have thought that you could make money off of TikTok, for example? Think about Charlie Bit My Finger, and Charlie probably has his college fund paid for at this point. Hopefully that they still have money for investment into the future, but there's so many opportunities out there. So every person's list should be unique to them. When you take out your sheet of paper, don't tell anybody. It's you. It's your list. It's only for you. It's for you and your God. And I'm not really all that religious. It could be your God, or however you see life. Whatever that force is that is greater than man, it's only for you and that. I wouldn't tell anybody until much later in life when you're sure you're settled on that list. Your list might change over time, but if you take out a sheet of paper and you start writing down your list and you tell someone, nature may kick in, where people look up and they go, "You're doing what? Oh, girl, fashion. Oh, fashion shouldn't be on your list. What should be on your list is, makeup." And you're like, "But I don't like makeup." Because that person likes makeup, they might suggest. So, leave everybody else. It's for you. It's for you throughout your life, throughout your list. And now, why is this list important? So when I made my list, I was putting things on, taking things off, and putting things on, taking things off, and it finally got to a point where it felt right. Those toys that have the see-through plastic dome and little pegs at the bottom and some balls in there, and you have to roll it around just right until you get those balls in the right peg. I kind of did that until all the balls fell into the right spot, and it was like, oh, I'm done. These are things that speak to me. Because I think at the time I was working as a PBX operator, and I wanted to do something different long term. I looked for a program, a master's program, to go back to school and make sure that along the way that I got some experience, worked an internship, really learned about the program, and then I have been working as a planner for the last 25 to 30 years, and I like it. It speaks to me. Now, there are other people that are in my profession that I can tell it may not be their passion, but they're doing it, and that's okay. And then I see people that are very passionate about it, and we celebrate in that, and that's okay too. Now, what does this have to do with manifesting? Well, if you are practicing, experimenting, purposely manifesting, kind of have to be careful what you're manifesting in the way that it's kind of like Pandora's box, right? There's some people that have won the lottery, and then when they get it, more money, more problems. Maybe that's not really what they wanted, and what they may have actually wanted was financial stability. And maybe they, I don't know anyone that won the lottery, but just in general, I've seen that TV show that looks at people that won the lottery like a couple of years later, and some of them are broke. They're not necessarily happy because they won the lottery, right? Being suddenly endowed with millions of dollars doesn't make a person happy. But writing that list of things down that speak to you here in your heart can. So when it comes to manifesting things that you want, things that you want to make your life better, think about what makes you happy in life. And using those things to make your life successful, fulfilling, that you can enjoy. Because quick money doesn't always make people happy. You might manifest yourself into a place and then realize, wait a minute, hold up. Is this really where I want to be? And is this what I really wanted to do? Take some time, get to know yourself, and be true to you. It's not Joe Blow's list. It's not Jane Doe's list. It's your list. Be happy.